Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Luigi, the Italian cooking guy. Today, we're going to be cooking with Luigi, and we are making pasta basil. Can't look up my Chef Luigi ashbag. That's better, huh? All right, today we're making pasta basil. Here's the ingredients. We're going to get right at it, okay? Now, don't forget, at the end of the video, there's going to be a list of the ingredients and how long you need to cook it for, and everything will be right there. Okay, basically we got 5 ingredients here. Vegetables, cup of carrots, cup of celery, chopped up, diced, diced up nice and small. A full good sized onion. I only put 1 onion, Paul. No, not too many onions. All right. About 5 garlic cloves here, and we got a cup of pepperoni. And 3/4 cup of ditalini pasta, diced tomatoes. This is out of the can. You can use fresh. Cannelli beans, and we got some simple things over here for garnish. This is optional. Slice of bread, little parsley sprigs for decoration, garnish, and my guts. Parmesan cheese. Okay, a little bit of the Parmesan over there. And you should have seen my wife walking in with this out of the gardens like it was Valentine's Day, and she brought me roses. She's walking like this with her. What are you doing? What, you bring me flowers? It's parsley. What are you carrying like that for? Give it to me. I gotta wash it. She's killing me. She's killing me. She's killing me. 1 healthy ingredient, extra virgin olive oil. Okay? We're gonna do about 6 tablespoons. Okay? Extra virgin olive oil is very, very good for you. Actually breaks down, supposedly, the plaque in your arteries, blood vessels, all that stuff. But that's, that's another class. Okay, let's put this on. I'm gonna throw it up to 8 there. Pot's empty, nice and clean, because Luigi, she keeps everything. All right. Okay. What do we got? Oh, fuck. 1/2 tablespoons of olive oil. Coat the bottom. See, it's coated. About 6 tablespoons. Okay. Why are we doing that? Because we're going to saute the carrots, the celery, and the onion. Okay. We're not going to saute this along with them at the same time because the garlic cooks very fast. If you want to put a couple more cloves of garlic, that's fine. Joe, don't even start. Yeah, I like garlic. It's good for you. It's antibacterial, so it gets rid of viruses and all that shit. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, did I tell you we gotta put chicken broth? Oh, chicken broth. We're gonna put a 32 ounces of chicken broth. You can get a can. You could use chicken stock. Okay, whatever you can get. Chicken broth is preferable. You can use vegetable stock if you want to make it vegetarian or vegan, and you can not put the pepperoni in. That would be vegetarian. But that's about it. So we're opening this up. We're gonna get everything going for you guys. Says on, and then I gotta get a towel. Okay. Gotta get another towel. This one fell. All right. So we got this olive oil going over here. Okay. See when it gets like a water consistency? You know you're ready to do what? Throw it in! That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw it in. Okay, here comes the carrots. Come on, guys, I can't hear you. Throw it in. Throw it in. You hear the sizzle? Throw it in. Okay, throw it in. I'm gonna hop it up a little too. Yeah. 1 cup of celery. Throw it in. Throw it all in. Get it in there. Get it in there. Anthony Mazzara, make sure you come over tonight for dinner, all right? A nice little freaking appetizer over here just for you, Henry. Throw it in. Onions, throw them in. Throw everything in there. They're going to liquefy. They're going to cook down. You're going to get a little bit more broth out of it. Throw it in. You know what? We're going to throw this in too. Huh? Throw that pepperoni in there. 1 cup. Throw it in. Take it. You see? Okay? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Cut it up small. You don't want hunks. You don't want hunks. You're not eating a meal. This is like an appetizer. You can eat it. I'm going to eat it as a meal because I'm Luigi. And I got a whole pot of it over here. Make sure you cut the stuff up nice and small. You know, it's like, you know, you work for Campbell Soup or something. I don't know. Cut it up nice and small. Throw it in. Okay. We're gonna let that cook down a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay. So here we just added the chicken broth in here. Okay. And we're gonna also put the rest of the ingredients in. So the turnaround time, because you gotta cook down the celery, the carrots, the onion, and the pepperoni. Okay. Cook it down. Half a dozen tablespoons heaping of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Throw it in, mix it, 10 to 12 minutes. Make sure you stir it, you don't want to burn it, okay? Once that's all kind of, you know, they soften up a little bit, throw in your chicken broth, okay? We're gonna come back up, sorry about the pot over there, okay? We're gonna come over here, okay? Diced tomatoes, okay? 1 can of diced tomatoes, 14 ounces. Another can of beans, I'm assuming it's the same size. It's gotta be 14 ounces of cannelli beans. Don't drain it. Look at me, look at me. Don't you freaking drain it. You know what you do with it? You throw it in. Let's go throw it in. Throw it in. We don't drain nothing. No, that's not true. We drained this because I didn't want it to look like tomato sauce over here. Peshbet. Throw the can in. Whole can right in. I did drain that. Come on, we got a couple of Fagioli in here. Get out there. Come on. Okay, okay. Come on, kick in. You've been robbing cannolis from us for 20 freaking years. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent. Okay. That's time to throw in the garlic. Throw in the garlic. Five cloves. Throw it in. Chopped up, nice. Okay. Throw it in. Let this come to a boil. You're gonna add your pasta after it comes to a boil. And once the pasta's done, guess what time it is, baby? It's that time. But hold on, while this was cooking down, look what I did. Oh, look at that freaking spoulette, huh? Huh? You got a nice prosciutto, you got a cheese, you got a lettuce, tomato. Come on, forget about it. Salt, pepper, olive oil, of course, and a little balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna throw right in. That is good, real good. You know, that's cooking. When I was little, we used to have a store called Sanzone's back home. Used to go there. The guy Red, I can talk now because he's done. He's out. He's gone. He used to book numbers. He was a butcher. He was a butcher, all right. He used to book the numbers in the back. But let me tell you something. He made a hell of a freaking sandwich. Hell of a sandwich. This takes me back to Sanzone. Don't tell me I'm lying, Nick. You know I'm not lying. Come on. Throw it in. Sanzone used to make the best subs. Right back in childhood. We're right in the back, making the sandwich. Yeah, kid, what do you want? You want a sandwich? Yeah. Go up front and get a little Italian bread. Come back, we'll make the sandwich. Perfect, beautiful. I miss those days. This right here. Takes me back to my childhood. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. Still cooking, okay? That's gonna cook up. And if you miscalculate and you need a little bit more broth, you could throw a little water in there. If you need to stretch it a little bit, you know, we make do. Okay? Pasta Fagioli. We're gonna bring that to a boil. We're gonna throw the pasta in. We're gonna throw it in. Then when we come back, we're gonna taste it. We're gonna dish it out. We're gonna taste it. We'll see in a few seconds. Okay, guys, I think this is done. We're gonna taste the pasta. I like mine a little al dente. It's about 10 minutes. Oh, that is perfect. Taste the salt, because be careful when you add your salt, because it's the chicken stock has salt in it. You taste it. Same thing with the vegetable stock. Even the low sodium stuff, you still, you know, I don't know what they use or whatever, but you still taste the salt in it. So just a little heads up on that. Yeah, let's try this. Come on. Come on over here, huh? Luigi. Look at that. Look. This is just a taste. Don't worry. After the clip over here, I'll put a lot more on there. And, well, you know. I'll probably eat off the pot, right? Come on. Get about it. Leave the lid off to the side. Okay. We might want to slide this over. Everybody makes their pasta vazou a little different. So, I don't want to hear, I make it this way. Oh, you can tell me how you make it. That's fine. I don't care. But this is my grandmother's recipe, okay? And I think she'd probably put a couple of things of escarole in there, okay? But for color, for green. But we're good. It's okay. We're gonna take Tara's little bouquet over here, huh? Respect. A little bit of Parmesan, fresh. Okay. Throw this in right here. Huh? You want your family to say, oh, look at the dish he made. Forget about it. Look at that, huh? Come on. It looks like a masterpiece. My son's a genius. Yeah, you're a genius, all right. Okay, here we go. Time for the taste test. Okay, if it sucks, I get to give it to Rocco. All right. Hold on, I want a piece of ditalini in there, too. Okay, this per you know guys who don't know what this is, it's this a couple days old bread. It's a little on the hard side. It's not my fresh one over there that I have my prosciutto with. It's good. It's good. Okay, you got the carrots. You got a little pepperoni. You got the tomatoes. You got the ditallinis, and you got some celery and beans and onion right there. Here goes. Oh, that tastes like my nona's. Definitely. That's my nona's pasta. Vazou. That is good. Put the pepperoni in that's the one that gives it more flavor too. We got out of the pepperoni, gives a little bit of a kick. This is Luigi, the Italian cooking guy, saying, if you're not a... The scroll just went across my screen. I take care of him as soon as I wrap this up. Okay. If you're not a member, or you haven't subscribed to my page, pound that subscribe button so you can get messages of Andomazzes or the message. What messages? Okay, I'll respond to you. If you send me one, I'll respond back. Okay, that's good. Hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on my current recipes. This is Luigi, the Italian cooking guy, saying salud and state buon, my paisans.